No witajcie, tu Karnaś, grastroskopia.pl. Lecimy dalej w Kingdom Come Deliverance. Już jesteśmy w miasteczku, znaczy się w Talmberku. Oto co się stało. Miasteczko zaatakowało obce wojska. No dobrze. Nasz bohater jest głodny i zmęczony. Ale trzeba zrobić rozbój.
Jesus!
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
What the hell was that?
Muszę wyłączyć te... No właśnie nie wiem, te napisy do dźwięków tła. Czasem fajnie coś przeczytać, ale nie no. Psują imersję.
What do you think you're doing? I've a mind to call the guards. Get the hell out of here. There's nothing... Damn. What the hell?
No, chcę go znokautować na litość boską, no. Panie dzieju.
Hey, watch it.
Dobrze, dobrze, już się zostawiam. Tak, tak.
Something you're looking for here?
Ciężko jest być bandytą, no cóż, no. Deszczyk pada?
Who's there?
Someone, do
For
something!
God's sakes, what are you doing?
Everyone here!
How dare you! Stop that right now!
No nie udało się, więc wczytujemy grę. A dlaczego chcę to zrobić? Bo on ma fajne przedmioty, znaczy się ubranie i tak dalej, trzeba mu zakosić. Średniowiecze ciężki żywot człowieka, więc trzeba sobie radzić, prawda? To nic, że nas uratowali.
You said something about a message? What was it about?
Nothing.
Jesteśmy głodni i chce nam się spać, ale musimy poczekać. Schowajmy się. Panie dzieju!
Of course. Do you need help?
Fuck you!
You've no business here. Clear off. What the hell was that? I must be going mad.
No. Nasz pierwszy rozbój. Już to czytałem. No, to teraz możemy iść coś zjeść. Kulturalnie się zamyka drzwi, prawda?
Are
No.
you serious?
No.
What the hell?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good
Please
meal?
tell me what happened.
Sorrow is easier to bear
have a
on a
kid
full
now.
stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside.
Charyzma 5.
I can't understand why.
Ale wystarczy się umyć. I mamy charyzmę 6. Myjesz dupę, jesteś bardziej charyzmatyczny.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang. We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses.
Biedny
I barely
Henryczek!
escaped and
Henryczku!
they murdered my parents.
To teraz chodź na sianko.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Nie chcesz na sianko? Oż ty suko. No dobrze, tutaj jest chyba... A tak. Tutaj.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bożena here will take care
No
of
Bożena, dawaj jeść,
you.
Bożena.
Tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear.
Dawaj
Aren't you, young
polewkę.
master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
No dobra, chyba wyłączę ten licznik FPS-ów na górze,
When
ale
you're
to zaraz.
done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
W buciorach trzeba do łóżeczka nie iść. No dobra. Bożena, dawaj jeść. Henryk to mężczyzna z krwi i kości. No jasne. Kodeks fajny, fajnie się czyta te rzeczy. Przyznam się szczerze, że wcześniej troszkę włączyłem i poczytałem, tak więc teraz tylko tak będę włączał na chwilkę. Ale fajne O, literówka w czasach. Nie, naprawdę, gierka jest świetna. Ile żeśmy zjedli? 25 mamy. Mało, jeszcze też trzeba zeżreć. Bożena, daj jeszcze jeść.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, watch where you're going. Oh, watch where you're going.
I hear you came from Scarlet's today. It must have been terrible there. How
Where's
did
that
that
chamber
happen?
for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you.
Dobra, dobra, wiem już. No daj żreć.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out
No,
with that too.
nie napalaj się, staruszko. Pokaż mi swoje towary.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad.
Chleb, miodek, o miodek. Miodek, ile chyba... O, proszę. Trwałość. Miód się nie psuje. Wiadomo. Mleko, ile mleko? 1 dzień. Precelek, 4 dni. Dobra, nic nie będziemy kupować na razie. Bierzemy winko. Pieczoną kaczuszkę. Kaczuszkę. Nie ma to jak pieczona kaczuszka. Jak dają, to bierzemy wszystko. Kaczuszka. Soczewica. Bułeczka. Zjadł bułkę i wysrał gomułkę. Zjadł koguta i wysrał bieruta. Wybaczcie, przypomniało mi się. Stare kawały z PRL-u. Ser. I jabłuszka. O, już wymęczony nasz Henryczek. Co by tu jeszcze zjeść? No dobra, podjedliśmy. No, rąbią drzewo, niosą wodę w cybrzyku. Jest naprawdę niezła gierka, muszę przyznać, że bardzo, bardzo mi się podoba. No dobrze, co tutaj mamy?
I hear you came from Scarlet's today.
No
It must
jasne.
have been terrible there.
fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother.
Ach, Henryczku biedny.
The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
Z Bożą pomocą.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Jeszcze głodny jesteś, Henryczku? No niesamowite. Oj, rozbudowana gierka, trzeba przyznać. Nie umiemy czytać, więc proszę bardzo. Schły. Tak? No dobrze. Śpi Henryczek. Przepraszam.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood.
Yes?
I didn't wake you.
My lady.
Spoko, moja pani.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Polewaj.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Oj, tak, tak.
It is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
Oj, biedak.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Pan Radzik.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Straszne.
Descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca and murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself.
O, biedactwo.
She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others.
No, oczywiście, że wzorowy
I
chrześcijanin.
heard a scream. It was too
Właśnie obrobiłem skrybę.
been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole...
Bardzo skromny jesteś, Henryczku, bardzo skromny.
I'll never forget the horror.
Skromny nasz bohater jest, bardzo.
It will haunt me for the rest
No ale
of
cóż.
That's terrible.
Bidula.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding.
Szatany.
Those who are corrupted by
Racja.
envy and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
Dlaczego pani zamku wszystko to opowiada wieśniakowi? Ciekawe.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
No, zostaw jedzenie, no, babo.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
Ha, nie ma seksiku, to nie Wiedźmin 3. Nie ma lekko. Widzisz, Henryczku, nie wymoczyłeś. O, przy ścianie widły. No, buty ściągnij chociaż, no. Wieśniaku. Brudas 1. Świnia. Och, złe sny, Henryczka. Koszmary. Brutalne to średniowiecze. Brutalne.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss
Heniek, wstawaj!
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Tak jest. Yes, sir. Mamy pochodnie? Jest pochodnia. Do chlewa srać? Mamy pochodnie. Śpią chłopy.
I feel quite hungry.
Znowu głodny jesteś, Henryczku! Ja pierdolę. Głodny i głodny, głodny i głodny. Masz, wpiernisz chleb i już. A może później. Teraz nie można jeść, Henryczku.
But if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid walls is it. Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Oddaj mi swój pancerz.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with...
No, nothing.
Kolczugę oddawaj, typie.
I feel quite hungry.
The storm's a sign from God.
Good health to you.
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That
Psia jucha.
now he's come to take Talmberg.
No wiem, przecież stamtąd jestem, no.
The storm's a sign from God.
No Henryczku, no cały czas głodny jesteś. Jak można tyle żreć? No, reputację mamy nie za dobrą.
God be with you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Co się stało? Coś nam się nie udało okraść. To bardzo niedobrze. Tak więc jeszcze raz. Reputacja. 0, reputacja. No muszę, wcześniej mi się udało. Jakoś jak grałem przez chwilkę sam, bez nadawania. No nic, no. Jeszcze raz.
Be a bit more careful.
No, teraz 0, proszę bardzo, jest bardzo ładnie.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
No, chyba się udało tym razem. Dziwne, dziwne, dziwne.
I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done.
Dobrze, teraz porozmawialiśmy już wcześniej,
They say
więc...
he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I'm sure.
Be a bit more.
Sir Divish has suffered his own. Generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until everything blows over.
Ah, milady, certainly.
planets. How did you manage that?
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came.
Oh.
I ran to the castle. They were both killed. The gate was closed.
My God. That's horrible. Look. Humph.
Bierzmy wszystko jak leci.
Watch where you're going.
Cicho, babo.
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans!
Thank you. I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Sprzedam ci twoją własną kaczkę.
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Since it's you.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
No dobra.
That's a sum I can live with.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra,
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad.
Sprzedaj mi placek. O, to jest fajnie. Mamy charyzmy 5, ale pójdziemy umyć dupę. I mamy 6, bo jesteśmy umyci i pachnący. No to się gapisz, babo?
Hey!
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
Biegaj, Henryczku, biegaj!
What the hell are you doing?
Na bosaka. No, czasem trzeba na bosaka w końcu średniowiecze. No. Nie będziemy niszczyć trzewików. No stop.
Trouble. Maybe he'll lay an egg. Are you looking for something?
Have you? Hey, watch it. Lout.
No, koniki mają też statystyki. Pięknie, pięknie.
You fled from Scarlet. How did you manage that?
What the hell?
How will man?
Back trouble?
What happened to you?
No. Pośpimy. Dobranoc, Henryczku. Już ten dialog przerabialiśmy z panią zamku, więc ominiemy troszkę.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Już godzinę gram i nic nie zrobiłem praktycznie, tak? No tak.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion.
You might be right, my lady. It was terrible. A fellow by the name of Cunner showed money. It got a bit heat.
Oh.
When I'd done all the... I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack. A horde of soldiers.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him.
Swój,
The
no.
leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother, and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy.
Oj, biedny Henryczku.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I needed a horse to get to...
And with all the...
Then I heard a scream. I had Sir Radzik, and I succeeded.
Like a valley...
I'll never forget the horror.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen? For certain.
Henry, wake up. You...
No dobrze, jakieś buty chociaż załóżmy, no. Zaraz tylko ukradniemy, co trzeba.
Hey,
Surrender.
you! Don't
You've
move a
committed a
muscle.
crime and I'm arresting you.
I've got you, bastard. Who the hell do you think you are? You injured someone. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Cobbler, don't you?
What of it? The law applies to everyone.
I can't pay that.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Put me in jail then.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving.
You're free to go.
What? Are you serious?
Sir Divish doesn't want our hero locked up.
Great.
Go then, you fucker.
No proszę, tym razem się udało. Mamy boczuś! Proszę Państwa, boczek to jest boczek. Dobrze, załóżmy buty, no bo to tak bez butów chodzić to naprawdę.
Good health to you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
No dobrze.
We should have fled to the woods.
You're right there. Do you think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
I reckon. There's too few of us. But anyway. And if he's really got such a big army, he might not be able to allow his first offensive.
Widzicie, odbiegania się podwyższa poziom, tak jak w Oblivionie, w Elder Scrollsach.
Might be right. I'm sure Sigismund ain't no fool. A backstabbing swine, maybe. But no fool.
You're right there.
I jednak wyłączę te napisy. Bo to jednak przeszkadza w grze.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
I reckon not. There's too few of us. And anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. Such a big army, we might not even hold out.
Bieganie w deszczu to bardzo dobry pomysł.
The best thing would be to join forces. Sigismund's bastard of the place anyway. Backstabbing swine, maybe.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
I reckon. Too few of us. Anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. And if he's really got some big army,
We could hide out somewhere until it blows over.
Maybe. Only all they have to do is handle is some scarlet syrup and they'll have it.
aye, bastard. Aye, you might be right. Sure, Sigismund ain't no fool. Backstabbing swine, maybe. But no fool.
think we can drive
I reckon. There's too few of us. And if he's really got such a big army, he might not even hold out against the first offensive.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege. You're right there.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Gibbet sent to Scarlet to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and is getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we? Goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well to follow the Scallop people, and how he knows they have fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Be a bit more careful.
Henry, I need to have a word with you. Henry!
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request rather than yes.
Of course I have. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Are you serious?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Jesus.
Come ahead of my scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare
Mówisz?
talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Dobra, chwila przerwy. Zrobiła takie wielkie siku, że wziąłem ten dywan i włożyłem do... No dobra, na razie kończymy. Trzymajcie się i zapraszamy na gratoskopia.pl